Hey, my name is Kamilian, and in this series, I share unpopular opinions of mine on movies, TV shows, and games. So, with that, today, in my opinion, I believe that Beast Wars is the best Transformers series to date. Now, I'm not trying to tell you this as a fact, nor am I trying to change your mind. All I ask is that you hear me out. Story. Beast Wars has a fantastic story that revolutionized the Transformers franchise. It introduced new fans and old to a new generation of characters and warring factions, the heroic Maximals and the evil Predacons. It also introduced a new setting and a new style of animation. The story was complex, engaging, and full of twists and surprises. It also paid homage to the original series and connected to its lore in clever ways. Beast Wars was not only a great show for fans of Transformers, but also for anyone who appreciates quality storytelling and animation. Contrary to normal Transformers series, these ones transformed into animals. But they were not just ordinary robots that transformed into animals. They had distinct personalities, motivations, and relationships. On top of all the surprises and revelations, twists, and turns the plot had to offer, it also had epic battles and sacrifices. Beast Wars was not only a thrilling adventure, but also a compelling drama that made viewers care about the fate of the characters and their planet. CGI. The animation was groundbreaking for its time, using computer-generated imagery to create realistic and expressive animal forms for the robots. The graphics of Beast Wars were impressive for their time as they pushed the boundaries of what was possible with CGI on television. The graphics of Beast Wars were innovative and experimental. The show used a software called Softimage 3D, which was also used for films like Jurassic Park and Terminator 2. Software allowed the animators to create detailed models, textures, lighting, and shadows for the characters and environments. The show also experimented with different techniques such as motion capture, morphing, and particle effects to enhance the realism of the animation. The graphics of Beast Wars were also expressive and emotional. The show focused on the personalities and relationships of the characters rather than just their battles. The animators used facial expressions, body language, and eye movements to convey the emotions and motivations of their characters. The show also used camera angles, zooms, and cuts to create dramatic cinematic scenes. But not only this, the graphics of Beast Wars were influential and memorable. The show inspired many other CGI shows that followed, such as Reboot, Transformers Beast Machines, and Transformers Prime. The show also left a lasting impression on the fans and critics, who praised the graphics for their quality and creativity. The show won several awards for its animation, such as Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Individual Achievement in Animation in 1998. Whilst they can't compare to animation being made today, the graphics of Beast Wars are still considered to be among of the best in CGI animation history for their time. The lack of humanity. One of the distinctive features of Beast Wars, and arguably one of my favorite points, was the absence of human characters. Unlike the original series, which featured many interactions between the Autobots and their human allies, Beast Wars took place on a prehistoric Earth where humans had not yet evolved. This was a bold and creative choice that benefited the show in several ways. It allowed the writers to focus more on developing the personalities and relationships of the Transformers themselves, without having to share screen time with human sidekicks or villains. The show had a smaller cast than the original series, which gave each character more depth and importance. Transformers were not just giant robots fighting each other, but complex individuals with their own motivations, flaws, and emotions. Created a sense of isolation and mystery the Transformers who had to survive in a hostile and unfamiliar environment. The show explored themes such as identity, loyalty, betrayal, and evolution as the Transformers adapted to their new forms and faced challenges from their enemies and nature. The show also had a rich mythology that gradually revealed the secrets of the planet and its connection to Cybertron. Human characters can sometimes be unrealistic, annoying, or just completely irrelevant to the main plot. They can also create inconsistencies or contradictions in the logic or rules of the world. For example, in the original series, it was never explained how humans could communicate with alien robots who spoke English, or why they never reported their existence to the authorities. By removing humans from the equation, Beast Wars avoided these issues and maintained a more coherent and immersive story. Beast Wars was a successful and innovative show that made a wise decision to exclude human characters from its narrative. By doing so, it enhanced the characterization, atmosphere, plot of the series, and created a memorable, unique experience for its viewers. Beast Wars was a phenomenal and influential show that redefined the Transformers franchise and set a new standard for animated series. The best part about this whole thing is that Beast Wars, being the best Transformers series to date, is that it's just my opinion. At the end of the day, that is all it is. It's just my opinion. It's not a fact. Regardless of whether you agree or disagree, I'd love to hear about it down in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, join the Discord. All the details are down in the description below. But regardless of whether you do any of that or more, thank you for hearing me out.